We continue our journey in Yellowstone where we see some different kinds of features.
Liquid hot magma.
Hi, we're Andrew and Reid, a couple from Colorado who met back in 2008 and have a passion for the outdoors. We go camping and sailing along with our dog Dirk as often as we can. We have a pop-top camper and a small sailboat, but dream of going coastal, buying a larger boat, and sailing around the world. This is our journey. We hope to see you out there.
What if we were on the shore of the sea in tranquility? Let's drink and lose the clothes. I hope you would agree. And what would we find there? Who knows? Smoothscapes, oceans, and no clothes.
Good morning, my love. After a delicious dinner, we retired early for the night. Go see some waterfalls and canyon walls. Where? The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Every time we move the van, we have to pack everything up. We just left the campground, and of course there's already like crazy thermal features. So everything's cold and steamy because it's what, like it's just about freezing. Well, let's go check out some waterfalls. Paint pots. Paint pots are a little different.
Yeah. Think we can make it over to Mud Volcano or whatever that was?
Mud Volcano's not that far. Let's go check out some Gibbons Falls.
You can hear it. I can kind of see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can see the edge. That's cool.
That part where you hold your breath when you're in that barrel.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
That is. It's just like cascading down a smooth rock face.
Yeah. Tell there was a mudslide or something recently with all those logs.
It's like mesmerizing. I like it looks like there's like a little chute and then it launches and then it crashes like at the top of one of those rocks. Cool. To the lower overlook. Ooh. That's pretty cool.
I don't think I would barrel that one. It's too rocky.
It looks like it would be really fun to like slide down on your butt, but then again, having done that in various places, I don't think it's that fun. Actually. Burr. Back to the car.
Back to the car.
I hear it.
Legitimately boiling.
Wow. Into the stinky. Wow. Sounds like a nice, like 40-degree hot springs. Good.
So what else is nearby?
So there's some artist paint pots and
Okay.
and another geyser basin.
Cool.
Fire forest,
Or burn area?
the burn area, with the crazy just like steam coming up through various areas. And,
I feel like
Yeah.
this whole place is on fire, but really it's just trying to explode.
the contrast between things that are alive and things that are dead is wild.
Change is only constant.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. All the red just sitting around, but the pools are blue is cool. I was reading that this has a high concentration of iron oxide. So much so that like if you like take a water sample and then like plate it out, it like the iron oxide flakes start forming like minutes after.
Oh wow, that's really
It's
high.
that high concentration. It's one of the only places in Yellowstone that happens.
That's cool. Don't let Magneto do here.
True. Steam features everywhere.
I like big shots.
Yeah, they're dope and they launch. Don't get splattered. I bet it'd be acidic and not pleasant.
Sure.
It's definitely launching a whole bunch of stuff.
You can see what's on it now.
It's like
Might be it.
splattering and throwing mud or clay everywhere. Just gases from thermal feature underneath slowly coming up, but this is not like a spring where there's water coming up from the ground. It's just rainwater that collects here, and the dirt combines to form this like clay. And then
See, it's been pretty rainy lately. I bet it's more active now than it would be because there's more moisture content in it.
I'm now walking back, trying to keep that heart rate up because it's cold.
Yeah. Need therapy.
Starting to get a whole lot of snow on the ground and in the trees. It's a little worrisome.
It's beautiful though. It's Yellowstone. Probably not very many people get to see.
Nice, made it to the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, to the brink of the lower falls, so we're gonna hike down there. You can see upper falls in the distance. Zigzagging all the way down.
Yeah. That's a good steep trail. Dang, getting close.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is 20 miles long and more than 1,000 foot deep. The lower falls, the taller of the two, is 308 foot tall and about this time was flowing at about 8,000 gallons per second. We waited our turn and were able to get to the corner for a closer look.
That is crazy. And loud. Well, that's pretty wild. Sheer canyon flips. It's definitely a lot more work going on. Up.
That's true. It's a lot of hurt.
So we got word that there's keep going on this trail, and that there's like some stairs and there's a platform viewing area for
See the falls from the other side.
see the falls from the far side. So we're gonna go down that way, hike down there, and take a peek. Wow. Wow, that's pretty. That was a lot of water too.
The splash up or whatever was all the way up to the top.
Wow. That's true.
Yeah, when's lunch?
Soon. Let's go get some lunch.
We went to Canyon Village where we had limited options because they were only weeks away from closing the entire facility for the winter.
Found some stinky sulfur cauldron pots. Wow, it's a bit stinky. Derek got to go on a hike though.
Wow.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, 150 feet.
150 feet up. Next to the road.
Well, and apparently that hill and just a large, we were reading at the museum how parts of Yellowstone are just like raising and lowering, and then it's just kind of a bubbly volcanic, not solid bedrock place. Mountain. Ooh. That was a good, that's like a good post-firework whiff.
Yeah.
Onto Mud Volcano.
Did I mention
Mud
the sun
cauldron.
came out for the first time in 3 days?
Yeah, it's nice. Well, there used to be trees on this hillside up until about 30 years ago when there was an earthquake. No, 78. 43 years ago there was an earthquake, and then all of a sudden this entire forest slowly died one by one as they got heated to 78 Celsius ground temperature. Like,
There's just so many trees around here that just died because of that change in the 70s. Just like, it's hot. I'm done. I'm over it. Yep.
and I suppose these mud cauldrons and thermal features were already here, but the hillside was a whole bunch of trees. So they dubbed it Cooking Hill. Ooh, pension. That is wild at how, like, this was a national park, and at the time these cauldrons didn't exist, and it was just a forest before. So made it to Mud Volcano, where
In 1870, that 2 years it erupted, shooting mud and grossness 30 feet in the air.
and then it seems to have blown itself apart, because this used to be a cone, and now it's just a wet, hot bog of mud and clay.
It was the way I described this one. It was smells and noises.
Smells and noises.
Smells and noises.
Deeper within the earth, rocks are being heated and turning into gases, and
Yes.
then slowly making their way to the surface, and then, you know, bubbling out through like the last little bit of water. Way in the back of the cave, the gases are bubbling out, and they used to like launch water further, and now that there's, I suppose, less water or less force, it's not launching it as far. But the noises and the sound was really interesting.
Liquid hot magma.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped at a pullout to watch a bison grazing out in a field.
Nice view. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Big lake.
There's the steam coming off the West Geyser Basin. So we've made it full circle.
We had completed our tour of Yellowstone and continued south to view the Tetons, which were shrouded in mist, before continuing our journey west to the Oregon coast.
Chameleon's about to cross 130,000 miles.
It's about 10:20. We are somewhere in Idaho.
On our way to the Oregon coast. All right. 129,999 miles, turning over to 130,000 miles. Woo!
Cheers to you, alien.
Everything has to be taken out of the bag before we can set up for the night. In the next episode, we head to Oregon to visit family. Dirk gets very intrigued by the animals on my uncle's farm, and we head up the Oregon coast to Seattle.
Let's think of them answers to your favorite show.
There's some artist paint
Go on,
pots,
let's try this again.
as well as some
What's my line?
a geyser basin nearby.
It is really, really special that the federal government of the United States, 100 years ago, decided that this area is solely for the plants and animals, that it is not going to be changed. It is such a huge area. It's been a while. I'm trying to find Grandpa Ed's grave because we're here in Douglas.
You said that
I
way?
think maybe this way.
Yeah, no, follow your gut.
I think it was not deer, but antelope.
Nice. There's just deer strolling through the cemetery. So you found it. How'd you find it?
I have some photos that I took during his burial. So he found his stone or his resting location by seeing some of the massive ones nearby. And lo and behold, it was right where our deer were heading. So I should have just followed them. They would have probably taken me right there. But it was good to see Grandpa.
That was really cool.
It's nice. There's a lot of grass and things covering his gravestone, so I'm glad to clear it off and give him the recognition he deserves. He lived a pretty storied life. So, nice stop in Douglas. It's a beautiful fall day.
Farewell, Ed.
Hey YouTube, don't forget to
lightly blow a kiss to that notification bell.
and accidentally nudge up against that like button.
You know what? And put in the comments content that you'd like to see. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Alright, we've done our part. I'm glad we have that, yes.
Are we talking to your viewers?
Future viewers.
Future viewers?